ball, tall kneeling chest pass. So this is gonna be in our day 2 upper body power exercise. So this is gonna be a push. So what we're gonna have the athlete do, they're gonna go on their knees with their toes engaged, sitting up nice and tall. This is our tall kneeling position. We grab a ball, something like a 4 or a 6 should be fine. Keeping that nice tall posture, I'm gonna try to blast the ball through the wall. Now what we're looking for here is we want to see that ball moving quickly with a high velocity. So choosing the right ball is going to be important. We want to make sure we start with something light, where that way it's very snappy, and then we work on from there. Now some issues that we see with the tall kneeling chest pass is that the athletes don't engage at the ankles or at the hips. So what ends up happening is they start to sway as they throw. We want to make sure that we're using a nice grounded position here, okay? And then exploding, keeping that nice neutral posture. Now sometimes we're not able to use the medicine ball wall for whatever reason. Maybe the office people are working next door. Maybe we have stuff going on in the turf that we just can't use that. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna use the Kaiser machine to go into our tall kneeling presses. So we're gonna switch the handles out for the Sports Flex handles. I'm gonna put these around the body and through the armpits here. Now we drop down onto 2 knees. Now same things, dig the toes in, squeeze the hips, and we're gonna hold that nice tall position as we blast those hands forward and back. Notice how we're keeping tall posture as we press those handles out and then return to the starting position. Now, when it comes to choosing weights here, the biggest thing we want to look at is first, is the movement being done well, and are they doing it violently and quickly? Okay, remember this is being used in the light and movement power section, so we want things to be moving quite quick. So one thing I like to focus in on is the peak power, so I can make small adjustments for the athletes to try to get that peak power number up to its highest point, where if I started to add any more, now the peak power is going to start to slowly drop down to below 90% of the best. Stuff I like to start with is for some of our younger athletes. For males, we're around 15 pounds for middle school. For females, maybe 10 to 12 and a half. Some of our high school athletes can be above 20 to 25, and then just depending on how strong they are, we can go from there.